Hello, my name is Frank Aufmuth. I'm a seasonal park ranger here at the Jefferson National Expansion Memorial. Every year about this time, when the summer season comes to a close, I head back to my classroom at Rogers Middle School in Afton. As a teacher and park ranger, I believe one of the more significant historic events that took place at our historic site happened in 1764 when St. Louis was first established, because it provides a powerful testimony of what young people can do. Now, like myself, young people everywhere are headed back to their classrooms in communities that are expecting ever more from the schools. And likewise, the schools are expecting more from the students. But yet, parents everywhere greet their kids every afternoon with the same question that goes something like, "So, what did you do today?" And the kids usually tell their parents that they didn't do anything. So for those of you that told your parents that you didn't do anything today, I dedicate this to you. Two men get credit for the establishment and founding of St. Louis. They were Pierre Laclede and Auguste Chouteau.
I'll take your coat.
Now, Pierre Laclede once predicted that St. Louis would become a great city because of its principality and location.
Hey, they didn't have those back then.
Oh, well, here, take mine.
Mom, look what he gave me.
When Pierre Laclede chose this site, he chose it because there was a 30-foot bluff overlooking the river here. As such, it was the closest high ground there was to the Mississippi River, between here and the confluence with the Missouri. Hey, I'm walking here!
Chouteau, as Laclede's apprentice, returned with a work party consisting of 30 men in February 1764. With help from a couple advisors and following Laclede's instructions, he laid out the grid for the streets, which St. Louis still follows to this day.
And he supervised the building of the early village that became St. Louis. This site was named in honor of King Louis XV, but actually was named after King St. Louis IX.
Shortly after beginning their work, Chouteau and his party encountered a group of Missouri Indians that also wanted to settle this land.
While waiting for Laclede's return, he hired some Missouri women and children to help build a cellar, which would later become Chouteau's mansion.
From this site, very close to what is now the south leg of the arch, they would send trading expeditions up the Missouri River to what is now Kansas City to trade fur with the Osage.
Why fur? From here, the furs would be transported downriver to New Orleans, and from there they would be shipped to Europe, where they would be turned into hats, because everyone wore hats.
The city still remembers the two people who founded it. A small section of downtown called Laclede's Landing was named after Pierre Laclede, and there was also a street named after Chouteau.
And so, while all of this was happening, Auguste Chouteau was involved in just about every part of the planning and building of early St. Louis. But yet, he was only 14 years old, and he would go on to become a leader in early St. Louis. So kids, I've got to ask, what did you do today?